Hi Pisces, and welcome to your December energy reading. This is also going to be your new moon in Sagittarius reading, which is December 3rd. I didn't even tell anybody the date. I'm terrible. And also a total solar eclipse. So there's a lot of energy going on in December, which is why I wanted to kind of combine it all. Plus, I know I missed November, so I'm so sorry about that. I just want to take this time to say thank you for tuning in. Please like this video, share it out, subscribe, my loves. I know it's a new setup. I'm going to be off camera for December for the zodiac readings. So I hope you like it. I tried to throw something together really quickly in terms of like you guys never see what I'm doing. What else did I want to say? How come I just blanked out? All right, Pisces, boo. In the description box is my information about how to book a personal reading with me, how to make a love donation if you feel so moved to, and my social media, my Instagram. I go live there sometimes, and I also put up daily card pulls. So go ahead and follow me over there. And without further ado, Pisces, baby, let's get into it. Let's clear your energy. And receive that, Pisces. Let's get into your read. Hang on. Gotta maneuver real quick. So you know what's funny? I was hearing Whitley from A Different World saying relax, relate, release. So maybe you need to woosah a little bit, Pisces. You got the Hermit in reverse. So maybe you're coming out of a time when you were taking time to yourself, because the Hermit is a spiritual solitude. It's learning, it's going within, it's learning yourself, inner study. And this is a solo card. This is like when you're going on your vision quest or your walkabout, or your own personal journey, your dark night of the soul. Anything that requires you to go be with yourself and learn lessons on your own. This is what this energy is bringing up. But in the reverse, I feel like you're freshly coming out of a period like that. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what else we get here. Seven of Swords. So maybe you felt like you needed to get out of a situation. Like maybe you just need to get out of the house, or you just need to get out of a particular career field or a job that makes you feel isolated. Whatever this is like kind of like sneaking out of the camp. So maybe you're gonna quit your job, Pisces. I'm not telling you to quit your job, baby, okay? I'm just telling you what I see coming in, or how I'm interpreting these. Don't stretch that thing. If it don't fit, leave it alone, okay? This also might be somebody trying to get away with something, right? Because that's what this energy brings up. Someone's trying to get away from something, okay? So be mindful when you're coming out of this period of isolation or solitude that you're just not having company for company's sake, okay? Because this can be somebody coming in with not the best of intentions, right? Or are dealing with their own mental conflict, because you see they're holding the Five of Swords, right? Or this can be you on your way out looking for change, okay? Finally making the decision to make a move away from what's not working for you. You are getting some air energy, Pisces. You got the Knight of Swords. Something is moving forward quickly, but this is also like communication coming in and delivered without tact. Like this is like someone speaking roughly, or you speaking roughly to someone, or just not being able to communicate a message in your grace, basically, right? And it's very fast moving energy, so it could just be fast messages coming in. But for me, with this Seven of Swords energy here, I feel like maybe you're coming out of this energy of being on your own, but some people feel some type of way, like maybe have felt abandoned by you, and maybe upon your return, people are like still blowing lids, like, what the You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that, Pisces. But something is moving forward quickly, okay? Because the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, okay? So be mindful of your thoughts. We have the Lovers card, okay? Lovers talks about, like, you know, coupling, divine coupling, right? Usually there's like an angel overhead looking down, but in this one, it's kind of like your divine complement. You see, it's kind of like giving Adam and Eve sort of vibes. It doesn't matter if you're in a same-sex relationship. It's just the energy of balancing masculine and feminine energy, and this masculine and feminine energy is coming in. Like someone's the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin, Pisces, okay? And this can also, and you see, this may be you moving out of coupling. And these are major arcana. So these are like big events, immovable events. So you're definitely coming out of this period of solitude and isolation and moving into coupling, whether that is you're coupling with a romantic partner, coupling with like, oh, this is a business partner. And together we make so much sense. Like we're really bringing about and are able to birth this divine vision together that we co-created together, okay? So it could be that. We got the Moon in reverse. When you're not trusting yourself, Pisces, you want to run for the hills, okay? Because this is your card as well, and it's in the reverse. This is the Moon card, okay? So maybe this eclipse season is gonna, this last eclipse right here, this total solar eclipse is gonna make you feel antsy, like you want to head for the hills, like you just want to get out of there, because this can also be sneaking out of the camps, right? Like something's not working for you where you're at, and you're ready to go, ready to dip. You're out of alignment when you're coming in the reverse, okay? But it's because you are mentally abandoning some sort of communication that needs to happen between you and someone else. That's what I'm getting. I know these things be sounding all over the place, but I promise you it always makes sense. And if it don't, it's just not for you. You can look at your sun, your rising, or your moon sign, or your Venus, baby. Put it wherever you like it in your placement, okay? You have the King of Rods with this Knight of Swords. Be so careful, okay? Because this is like very fast, passionate energy. You know, like in his low vibration, he's like a Casanova. So this is kind of like someone who tells you everything you want to hear, takes what they want, and bounces, okay? And if you are not and you're upright, you just being so freshly out of being in this solitude may not see it coming. So you're gonna need that discernment. Make sure you're looking back and you're checking everything that's going on, okay? But it could also just mean that somebody is coming in to your life with like top speed and like are results oriented, like are action oriented and produce results rapidly for you. Like they're not showing up empty handed. They're not showing up, like he looks very determined, and he seems to know that, and it doesn't have to be a he, but I'm saying this King of Rods seems to know that even though you're a little off kilter, they still see divine coupling with you. That's for some of you. For others of you, someone here who's in their narcissistic state, right? Who's not really being gentle with how they deliver things in their communication and how they go about the way they're behaving and acting. Won't care or will sense that you're out of alignment and will be like, oh, perfect, easy pickings, right? So just use your discernment, Pisces, okay? Okay, 2 came out. The Knight of Rods and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. To me, this is just like coming in as like some childish communication. I don't know what this is, Pisces, but you see unbalanced, not patient with the Temperance card in reverse. Maybe you're losing your patience with someone, or someone is losing their patience with you. Like I said, with this like communication coming in all disruptive, and like you coming back and people exploding and, you know, unloading and getting like very emotional about it. It's an intense time, but I think there's no avoiding this communication. Like trying to get like sneak off without this communication only brings further eruption. Like This to me is juvenile. I don't know why I keep getting this energy of like, that is petty as, like petty AF. And it's not serving you in this cycle. So whether this is you or someone else, if it's someone else, don't be going for nobody else's BS, okay? And if it's you, cut the BS, all right? Let's see, I want to clarify. Oh, that flew out all the way to the ground. Huh. You're definitely getting booed up. Somebody is definitely getting booed the hell up. You got the Two of Cups with the Hermit card in reverse. So to me, that's definitely an ending of being single. Nine of Wands with the Seven of Swords. To me, that's like wounded. This is wounded warrior energy, but you see, like, you wouldn't know it from the outside looking in that this person is having like a really hard time, like mentally exhausted, done, ready to just call it quits, like ready to just, they're trying to do any and everything to just get the hell out and away from whatever is going on here. Okay, but this energy looks like it's coming towards you, boo. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm not saying, listen, I'm saying do what's best for you. All right. With the Knight of Swords here, and this fast-moving energy of this emotional fulfillment, it's having a different perspective on what emotional fulfillment means to you, right? Like, it might not just be that, oh, because you're coming out of this hermit mode that you should jump straight into a situation with someone. Even if it's a job, like, you should vet who's about to be in your space or what space you're about to occupy for long periods of time, okay? Because you can achieve this happiness, but you have to get clear about what that really looks like for you and what you want to create, okay? Death card in reverse. So there's like a slowing down of this transformation of this coupling. Like, once you guys come together, you're going to be like, but I thought everything was going to transform after I came out of my hermit mode. It's like, no, the rebirth is still happening. The death and the rebirth is still happening, but it's happening at its own pace, okay? It may start off quickly. You may feel this very deeply. It may change your perspective on things, but there's still your own stuff to do here. Maybe this is coming out of that energy too quickly, okay? With that Knight of Swords there. Whoa! 4 cards came out. I'm gonna keep them. We have the Ten of Wands. Put it down. This is what's slowing up and hindering this transformation of your divine selection, or bringing in the proper one, so that you're not just attracting people who are in this space or approaching a relationship from this space, a new job, a friendship, whatever. This Ten of Wands is telling you to lay down the burdens. You're reaching the end. Put down what doesn't belong to you so you can get yourself back into alignment. King of Rods, that's a single person. And their coins are together. They're financially independent. I mean, they already showed up as the king, so you should already know that. But this can also be how they view you. Like, wow, they got it going on. Oh, that's crazy. The exact amount of cards came out. So have some patience. You know, like, again, this upright is like a passionate love affair that burns quickly, bright quickly, and fizzles out, okay? Don't mistake peace for boredom, okay? Peace and boredom are two very different things, okay? But sometimes when you're used to a lot of action and a lot of craziness going on, Pisces, like, you don't realize that when things are chill and peace, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So have some patience here. Don't just want everything to be so like off to the races, quick. I want it now. You know, like this is divine timing working for you. Be patient as the universe is alchemizing this for you, bringing it to fruition, doing the back end work to bring this about to you. And you're moving on to easier times with the Six of Swords. So Pisces, you're moving on to easier times once this communication finally happens. Because in the reverse, it's just like communication not happening or not thinking clearly, not having clarity on a situation. And sometimes you might have to walk away without the clarity that you were expecting, okay? But this is like you're not getting clarity from someone, or you're not getting effective communication from someone, or you're not able to effectively communicate with someone. But being patient in that process leads you into smoother waters, okay? So don't try to swim against the current here. Try to go with the flow, all right? And yes, I got the mini version of the same deck, boo. I sure do. And you see you got Temperance twice, because Temperance was at the bottom of the deck, but it was in the reverse, being impatient, and then it came out in the upright, and that the patience brings about longevity. The patience brings about substance and sustenance and a real relationship rooted in authenticity and rooted in security, trust. You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay, my loves. Because it is a moon reading as well, let's get you some moonologies, okay? This is for you, Pisces. This is for you, Pisces. Let's see. What is this new moon in Sagittarius bringing up for my beautiful Pisces? Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And thank you guys for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for sending in love donations, to help keep the channel going. You are so appreciated. And thank you to everyone who's booking personal readings. We be catching a word, honey. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I think you worry about this, that same thing about bringing in people into your circle or coming out of that time of isolation. Like, I don't need all that different energy up in my space. But I think that this is just trying to assure you that you can take your next steps forward, trusting that everything's going to work out for you, that all is well and good, and that you're safe, Pisces, okay? And the people you love are safe as well, and that you can make these bold decisions and step out boldly into your life without having to worry about some sort of like back end terrible calamity to follow it. Like, you deserve to move forward, okay? It says it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, so maybe your inner self-talk has not been proper, or maybe you've been having like a real shit time, and so like everything feels like an uphill battle right now, Pisces. But you got that Six of Swords energy, so you know that easier times are coming ahead, okay? And to put down the 10 of Wands and lighten your load, release some of that negativity, release the expectation of things not working out correctly, okay? It says step out of your comfort zone. North Node, okay? It's time to step out of the familiar. Maybe you were very comfortable in that in that hermit energy, and you, because it's coming out reverse, maybe somebody knocked you out of that hermit energy. Like maybe a life circumstance made you have to go back to work, or made you have to go back to a job you didn't want to return to, which I'm hoping it didn't, boo. But if it did, you know, or you know, shrinking you and making you feel like you're not growing or progressing. Step outside your comfort zone, okay? And what I was saying about like somebody knocking you out of that, right? Like maybe that's what feels so intense for you during this eclipse time, is that like it came in like a tower, this partnership or this job or this something. But if it doesn't seem all the way good up front, trust your discernment, trust your inner knowing, and step boldly forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? I took the long way there, y'all, but y'all know what I'm saying. Take time to breathe out. Why do all the signs keep getting that? And I shuffled these. Spirit's like, tell everybody to chill the fuck out. How's that? A time to give rather than take. And it's time to take action on the bottom. Hang on, guys. I just gotta close my door. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. You need to woosah. Don't be so overwhelmed about stepping out of this hermit mode or stepping into a new connection. If it doesn't feel right, bounce. You know what I'm saying? But don't block your blessings and not try at all, okay? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, okay? You miss 100% of the chances you don't take. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Now, normally I say this card comes to me feeling like it's a time to give to yourself rather than allow others to take from you. But it's coming up for me right now for you in terms of it's time to give rather than take. Like maybe you gave yourself that time alone for a while, okay? That's what I'm feeling like. You gave yourself that time alone for a while, and then, but it's time to come back out into the world. It's time to share what you cultivated in private, Pisces, and cultivate that into a shared experience with people that you are meant to come into contact with. Like you're meant to experience these things, okay? It's time to take action. The time for incubating yourself or staying to yourself alone in your own little chrysalis is over. It's time to take some sort of measured action and also be okay with sharing, you know, the outcome of that, or experiencing the outcome of that with someone other than just yourself. Let's get a wisdom of the oracle card, and that will be your reading. Wow, that went pretty fast. A lot of the other signs were, well, we'll see how long this takes. They were like well over the 30s, but Spirit was just chatting with you. You guys might hear my family in the background. Okay, Pisces, you just woosah, okay? The rest of this year, the rest of this month, maybe you slowly coming out of that hermit energy, okay? Maybe you getting abruptly knocked out of that energy, okay? And all the events that follow that. But Pisces, I have like a good feeling about this won't last, in terms of like this discomfort with being outside of that hermit mode won't last, okay? You'll acclimate as soon as you begin the acclimating process. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Look at that. Loyal heart. But for me, this is also you being loyal to your own heart. But y'all are really about to get booed up, because some of y'all, look how you got the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and loyal heart. Come on. Your divine reflection. Yes, Pisces, come through. A change in the winds. I told you this may feel very abrupt and scattered around, but this is a change in the wind. Something is changing. Imagine. Woo! Get into that dreamy, co-creating energy that you are so good at, Pisces. You guys are so dreamy and creative. And when you are in your high vibration, you are like solution oriented. But the way you're solution oriented doesn't always, like, some people might not think that about you, but you are. Because how do I want to say, like, because you find creative ways to get there. Like, you think outside the box because you allow that dreamy fluidity to bring about practical solutions to things, but in a way that people don't normally find, because they don't trust the process of flowing and letting go to create that. Okay, so imagine, tap back into that power of your imagination, and remember what the things you have imagined before and brought into fruition. Okay. All that glitters, and as you know, ain't gold. Okay, baby? Something's not right. Okay? And for some of y'all, that loyal heart coming in seemingly like that, you need to take a closer look. Some of y'all. And then you got the time to go card. A leg up. It was in the reverse. Are you refusing a leg up because you're not trusting someone? This may also be a mask you're wearing. Okay? Let's get it. All right, gave you everything off the top of my head. Now let's hit the book real quick. All right, Pisces, give me 1 second. 35. Boo, you's in the wrong spot. What is it, 35? Okay. If you don't, come on. Ooh, fidelity, loyalty, devotion. I love it. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith that you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. Ashe, Pisces. Okay? A change in the wind. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. Says it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scattered seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Oh, 2020. Turning imagination into manifestation. All right. Creative thought, visualization. The power of aligning imagery and feelings. Creativity, illusions. The oracle's message. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. I know you heard that. You better scoot the hell in, okay? Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Yo, they straight up talking about manifestation right now. They are straight up talking about, I don't know why I cannot talk today. So if I sound weird in these videos, guys, I don't know if it's the setup that's throwing me off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm just tired, but I'm just letting you know, like, yo, your girl can't even talk today, okay? Give me 1 second. Oh, yes, Pisces. Manifestation. Imagine things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. You better ask somebody. Let's see all that glitters. 16. And I love this book because it has like a prosperity message, a relationship message, you know. I just go for the overall. Okay, how did I just do this? Come on, a need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be, that's that Seven of Swords energy right there. Trying to be something you're not. Chasing after every sparkly new thing. Being mercurial, okay? It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. You see, that's what I was talking about when people come in and they seem like they're your true loyal heart match. You need to, don't be on no pick-me stuff. Don't be a dusty out here. Make sure that you are properly vetting people who are coming into your life. Okay? Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Let me read that again, Pisces. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Woo! And now let's hit time to go, 45. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. There's nothing left for you up in your solitude, okay? You need to start seeing if the wisdom you cultivated in your solitude will translate when you are dealing with people in real time. When you're dealing with people, places, energies, circumstances in real time, it's different than when you are off by yourself, isolated, and meditating or vision journaling or vision boarding, whatever it is for you. It was time to leave that hermit energy, okay? You've learned all you needed to from it for now. And now it is time to cultivate showing yourself that you can trust your powers of discernment, and that you can be flowy and go with the flow, but to an extent. It doesn't mean that you're just going for everything and you just allow, oh, you seem okay on the surface, I'm not going to probe or ask any questions or investigate or try to really get to know you. Just sure, come in, make yourself comfortable, right? You're not going to do that, or you shouldn't, at least. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. And that can also be the feelings of stagnance, or why you feel like something's taking a long time. It's because you're in that interim period, but the shift is here. You got the change of the wind card, okay? This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. I think Aquarius got that. I'm not sure. And let's read a leg up, and that is your last card, and that will be your reading. This was good, Pisces. I know it was a lot. It was intense. It was a little bumpy, but there's gold in here, real gold in this transformation. There's real gold in here in this busting out of your shell, okay? And busting out of your cocoon, your isolated time, okay? Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You see that? You need to work on your interdependence skills, okay? We know you independent. You went in your hermit time. There we go. Told you I can't talk. Your hermit time. It's over. It's over. It's over. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Yo, because they always gonna say what I said. Pisces, this is so dope. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Yes. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept the aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. If you don't come, get this word, I'll pick it up for you, okay? Come get this word. All right, that was your reading, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. That was like the most fun I had reading you, Pisces. Like, I enjoy reading all the signs, but I really, really enjoyed reading you this month, Pisces. I hope it resonated. I'm wishing you so well. Have a happy end of the year, and enjoy your re-entry into partnerships, okay? So with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Pisces, baby. Go get up in it. And I will see you on the next one. Later.